Now let us study trigonometric identities. Now there are three trigonometric identities, out of which first is sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. For any acute angle theta, sin square ratio of the angle plus cos square ratio of the angle is always equal to 1. Now we can prove this. Now see, to prove for an acute angle theta, sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Now to prove this, sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1, you will be always given one right angle triangle. Now see like this, A, B, C, and one angle, acute angle, will be marked as theta. So this is right angle at B. Given in triangle ABC, angle B is equal to 90 degree. Prove sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. This we have to prove. Now to prove this, now as I told you, you will be always given one right angle triangle where one angle will be shown as theta or whatever degree it may be, simply named as acute angle A or acute angle B, like that. Now to prove this identity, we have to use Pythagoras theorem. As you know, Pythagoras theorem is always used in right angle triangle, isn't it? Now if we apply here Pythagoras theorem, okay, in this triangle you can see which are the sides containing right angle BA and BC and hypotenuse is AC. And according to Pythagoras theorem, now see we can write here, in triangle ABC, AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square by Pythagoras theorem. By Pythagoras theorem, AB square plus AC square is equal to AC square. Now we have to see here, we have to prove what sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. And here, according to Pythagoras theorem, we get what is equal to AC square. So in place of AC square, if you want to get 1, we have to divide by AC square so that they can cancel and get 1. So here we have to bring here 1, we divide AC square by AC square so that we shall get 1. And here we are dividing here AC square by AC square, you have to also divide to each term of the left hand side by AC square. Okay, now I am dividing by AC square to each term. So AB square upon AC square plus BC square upon AC square should be equal to AC square upon AC square. And what we have to write? Dividing by AC square. By AC square. Now why we are dividing by only AC square? So that AC square upon AC square is equal to 1 we can get. So you have to see to the right hand side and that hypotenuse we have to divide by which side? That only you have to decide. Once you are going to decide here that you want to divide it by AC square, every term to the left hand side also divide by AC square. Now our main work is over. Now only calculation part. Now what is calculation part? Now you know that A square upon B square is equal to A by B whole square. So let us convert this form in this form. So now see, I can write now AB upon AC whole square plus BC upon AC whole square should be equal to 1 from 2. Is that it? Now we have divided by, we have converted into A by B whole square form. Now you see here, this AB upon AC come into the figure. AB. This AB is opposite side triangle upon AC is hypotenuse. Opposite by hypotenuse. Which ratio? Sin ratio. So here now, in place of AB by AC, we can write sin ratio of the angle theta whole square plus BC upon AC, adjacent upon hypotenuse. Which ratio? Cos ratio. Cos theta whole square is equal to 1. And what you have to write? By definition. By definition. That AB upon AC means opposite upon hypotenuse, sin theta. Then that adjacent BC upon AC means adjacent upon hypotenuse, that is cos theta, and that is equal to 1. And we have written here, this by definition means opposite upon hypotenuse, sin theta, like that. And now fifth statement I write here. Now this square, now suppose x whole square. So it will be like this, isn't it? But here you have to remove this square now, see bracket, and what you can write? Sin square theta. Sin theta square, it is not written like this, sin square theta, but no, sin ratio square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1 from what? 4. So this is how that proof is obtained. So only 5 steps of it is. You have to write straightway Pythagoras theorem, and then to get this one, you have to divide by which side? Hypotenuse. That only you have to see. Then the remaining part is calculation part. Okay. So this is one identity. Your second identity is that to prove 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. Again, you will be given same thing. What is that? In triangle ABC, angle B is equal to 90 degree. Prove 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. Now it will be given like this: A, B, C. So 1 plus cot square theta. So any acute angle, either A or C, you have to mark as how many degrees? Theta degree. Suppose this is theta. Now this identity also, it is proved with the help of Pythagoras theorem. Now see, in triangle ABC, straightway first we write Pythagoras theorem. What is that? Now one more thing, 1 plus cos square theta is equal to cosec square. So right hand side there is only one term. So we have to write Pythagoras theorem in such a way that only one term will be to the right hand side. So that means how to write that AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. by Pythagoras theorem. Okay. Now second step. AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. And here it is what? Cosec square theta. Cosec ratio of the angle. Cosec ratio of the angle means which side upon which side? Or it is inverse of which ratio? Sin ratio. Sin means opposite upon hypotenuse. Now, if you want to get cosec, it is inverse of sin means hypotenuse upon opposite. So this is theta now. Which is opposite side? AB. So here you have to divide AC square by AB square. Because see, AC square upon AB square. AC means hypotenuse upon AB adjacent. We can write after that cosec square. So as you have to divide here by AB square to obtain this cosec ratio, each term you have to divide by AB square. So now AB square upon AB square plus BC square upon AB square is equal to AC square upon AB square dividing by AB square. So why we have divided by AB square, that only you should know, because here we have to get cosec ratio. Now third, AB square get cancelled, 1 plus, I shall write this in A by B whole square form. So BC upon AB whole square is equal to AC upon AB whole square from 2. Isn't it? Now 1 plus BC upon AB. BC means it is which side? BC means it is adjacent side to the angle upon AB. Adjacent upon AB means opposite. Adjacent upon opposite with ratio? Cot ratio. So now I shall write here first statement, 1 plus cot theta whole square should be equal to AC by AB, hypotenuse upon opposite. So that is cosec ratio. Cosec theta whole square. And what it is done, you have to write by definition. So now the last statement we can write now. So bring this square inside. So 1 plus cot square theta is equal to, what is that? Cosec theta. Sorry, cosec square theta. So this is how this identity is proved. Is equal to cosec square theta. And if you want, write here from 4. From 4. Okay. So this is how that second identity is proved. Now there is one more identity which is also proved with the help of Pythagoras theorem. Okay. And what is that identity? The third identity is prove 1 plus tan square theta is equal to 6 square theta. Now see here, V1 in triangle ABC, angle B is equal to 90 degree. Prove 1 plus tan square theta is equal to 6 square theta. Again now, third identity. First we have proved what? Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. first identity. Second, we have proved 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. And now third, 1 plus tan square is equal to sec square. So this is also we have to prove by using Pythagoras theorem. So first, always we shall start with Pythagoras theorem. Okay. So in triangle ABC, what? AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square by Pythagoras theorem. You have to write this, huh? Okay. 2 is equal to sec square theta, sec ratio. Sec is inverse of cos, isn't it? Cos means what? Adjacent upon hypotenuse. Now sec means hypotenuse upon adjacent. So e is equal to AC square. Hypotenuse is always there. It is hypotenuse now upon to get sec ratio what? Adjacent side, which is adjacent to theta CB. So here we have to divide by CB square. And yes, we have to divide here by CB square. These two terms will also be divided by CB square. So now we have to divide by what? CB square. Why? We want to get sec ratio. And sec means hypotenuse upon adjacent. And adjacent side is BC. So AB square upon BC square plus BC square upon BC square is equal to AC square upon BC square dividing by BC square. Okay. So now third, convert it in the form A by B whole square. So AB upon BC whole square plus BC square will get cancelled 1 is equal to AC upon BC whole square from 2. Now go into the figure. AB upon BC. This is theta. AB opposite side upon adjacent side. Opposite upon adjacent. Which ratio? Tan ratio. So tan of theta whole square plus 1 is equal to. Now AC upon BC. Hypotenuse upon adjacent. So that is which ratio? Sec ratio. So sec of sec theta whole square. What we have to write? By definition. Now we can take this square inside, number 3. So tan square theta plus 1 is equal to what? Sec square theta from 4. Now here it is what is given as 1 plus tan square theta. So let us tan square theta plus 1. We can write as 1 plus tan square theta. So number C, therefore 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta from 5. So this is how the trigonometric ratios, the trigonometric identities can be proved by using Pythagoras theorem. Always you have to start with Pythagoras theorem and see what is the answer to be obtained to the right hand side. If you want to obtain 1, then AC square should be divided by AC square, and so also to the left hand side. If you want to get cosec square, that AC square hypotenuse you have to divide by opposite side to the angle. And then if you want to get the sec ratio, that hypotenuse is divided by adjacent side everywhere. That you have to remember. And then further is the calculation part. Okay.